Hey, how did it go with balance today? Did you like the smell? Did you experience anything um, different when you tried it? I usually end up feeling a lot more calm and collected after I used it. So I hope that you have also experienced the wonderful benefits, calming and grounding benefits of Balance Blend. I wanted to talk now a little bit about sort of the heart and mission behind these essential oils because while these oils are incredible for your body and your family, they also bless the lives of so many other people. And I wanted to talk a little bit about who they are. So, one thing that sets doTERRA's company culture apart from other very big essential oil companies is that doTERRA partners with indigenous farmers all across the globe who have been usually growing these plants for generations. And what they do is they give them exclusive contracts and pay them a fair wage so that they don't have to do anything else to provide a living for their family. And that sometimes as simple as, providing a wage that will let their kids go to school. Sometimes it's as big as providing a wage so that their wife doesn't have to sell her body to make ends meet. The stories behind these oils are incredible, and so I'm actually going to send you a link to a website called sourcetoyou.com where you can find everything about your essential oil. If you had one of these beautiful bottles in your hands and in your home, you would notice that there is a code on the back. And so remember yesterday when I talked about the testing and purity and the transparency about these being the best on the market? Well, you can find out for yourself because when you go to the sourcetoyou.com website, you can actually input a code from any bottle that doTERRA sells, and it'll actually show you the third-party testing results from that batch of oil. And so there's no other essential oil company on the planet that does this with such transparency and honesty. And so that feels good for me. But also on that sourcetoyou.com website, you can find that the story about the farmer who grew this, well, not this oil, but a single oil. And you can find out stories about the grower, and you can find out stories about how that grower came to doTERRA and sort of their story and how their exclusive partnership with us has changed their lives. The stories are incredible, and I promise you will cry because I cry. Well, maybe you won't cry, but I always cry. So I hope that you'll take a couple of minutes to explore that website. I've met a lot of these growers and farmers, and they are just the most incredible, inspiring people, and so I hope you'll take a moment to learn more about them. I also wanted to talk a little bit about where the dollars that are spent on these oils go. So obviously, when you buy an oil, you're supporting these farmers and growers and distillers all across the world, many of whom are from third world countries, being given a fair living wage for the first time in generations. But a portion of doTERRA's profits also funnel into something called the Healing Hands organization. And Healing Hands is sort of the philanthropic arm of this company. And a lot of the work they do is not related to essential oils at all. They're just doing a lot of good in the world. And two of my favorite organizations that they support are Operation Underground Railroad, which is an organization that is actually employing former military, FBI, CIA operatives to go into third world countries, partnering with the local governments to find, capture, arrest, and sentence people who are actively participating in child trafficking and sex slavery. And so, again, nothing to do with essential oils, just working hard to get rid of some of the evil in the world. And the other, you can actually watch a really amazing documentary on Amazon Prime if you have that, about Operation Underground Railroad and the work that they do. They're incredible. The other organization that I love that they support, that Healing Hands supports, is one called Days for Girls, and it's an organization that works exclusively in Africa, in communities where girls are, as soon as they get their monthly cycle, are not allowed in school when it's their monthly cycle. mostly because they don't have any access to feminine hygiene products. And so what this organization does is it goes into these communities, educates women about the power and beauty of their body and what it was created and meant to do, and give them tools, reusable, sustainable tools like cloth, feminine hygiene products that they can reuse month after month to so that they can go to school, so that they can go to work, so that they don't have to stay at home during their monthly cycle. And it's just incredible and so empowering. And I've heard a lot of stories from these girls and women, and it just changes their lives for the better. And so I wanted to let you know that I'm so grateful to share these oils with you, because I know that they're going to bless you and your family and your body, but also because I am giving this gift to you, I'm also blessing these other people. So thank you for that opportunity. And I hope that you're all having a wonderful Wednesday. Tomorrow is not Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh. It's Valentine's Day. And so tomorrow we're going to be talking about lavender, and I hope that you will all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll be back tomorrow with some love and lavender.